Good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather. It is Sunday morning. Currently it's 51 as we wait for a high of about 65 today. Now originally we were telling you yesterday that it should rain about when you got out of church. That timeline has been pushed forward now to be about 4 o'clock. So rain a little bit later. Today's high about 65. It's a lot of weather. The first part of the week is going to be wet, and then we'll get sunshine as we get later on into the week. Well, let's get to the weather and find out exactly what's going to happen today.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
First off, let's get into storm predictions of what's going on today as we pull up the radar this morning. We've got thunderstorm activity. All of these purples are winter storm advisories out here. We also do have some winter storm watches that blue in there, and the pink is definitely a winter storm warning. So Nevada, places like Nebraska, and also Kansas, and across to Missouri and Iowa have some rough weather coming today. We'll turn on radar here in a minute and show you all that. But we focus in on the thunderstorm potential for today. If we look at this, it starts in Arizona, takes in all of New Mexico and portions of Colorado. As we go up, Kansas will get just a little bit, but look at the heart of these storms. Our friends in Dallas and Oklahoma could get some severe thunderstorm activity. That's the worst that's going on today right there. Arkansas, look at that, some heavier rain in Memphis. As we look at this line of where we are, this is Lauderdale County, Kemper, Newton, our area. North Mississippi, it will cut across Winston County right through here and then clip the tail end of Noxubee County there and taking in Starkville and those areas. So our area is pretty good, but we won't get the rain again until after 4 o'clock. So we're sitting pretty when it comes to thunderstorm activity today, but nonetheless, we're going to get a little bit of rain, and it will stay with us through about midweek. We'll get into all the details on the weather forecast here in just a moment to make sure that you're up to par on everything of what's going on with that. Let me turn that off so when we come back to this, we'll be able to just look at radar and be able to see where the rain is this morning, all that good stuff. All right, let's look at what the National Weather Service is telling us next of what's going on today. Let me pull this up. Sometimes I get behind. This is the forecast for today. Rain after 4 o'clock. That line there, some light stuff in our area. Clark, just barely some light stuff. But that's where we are. As we move forward to what else they tell us, the temperatures. Look at that. We're warm. Way above average for this time of year for the next 10 days at least. And it looks like February is going to be a warm one compared to some of those that we've had in the past. So don't stack up the firewood too high just yet. Looks like we're having some of these 60-degree weather. And we'll look at that in just a moment, a little bit longer than expected. As we go to what happened to this day in history, what went on? Well, it was 1972. Who all remembers that year? That was, 47, 48 years ago? It was 80 degrees in 72. 1963, a whole different story where it set at 4 degrees on this date. Now, that is chilly. 63, 64 keeps coming up in those weather days of being extremely cold. I have seen a bunch of that lately. As we get into deer hunting times, this is it. It will end 1 week from today, and it'll all be over, and another one in the record books, and you can clean your guns and put it up and start being a husband or wife once again. As we go to the best deer hunting times today, it shows us it'll start at 9:40 this morning and run till about high noon for your prime time. Your next minor time will be late this afternoon from 3 until 4 o'clock. And then the next time will be into the dark hours. It won't do us much good there. But that's your times of when it is best to hunt today. Now, of course, it's the last week. Anytime that you can hit the woods and take advantage of it, well, do so to enjoy yourself. Let's talk about our friends down at SMI. Have you ever noticed Joe's business there on 22nd Avenue as you're coming in Meridian? Well, they customize all types of truck. Maybe you've got a new truck, you've got an older truck. You need a brush guard or a winch. Look at that. Look at that, how it changes the look. Well, you can't see that with my picture on there, can you? Yeah, I did not realize it. Let me see if I can close this and to where you can see. Yeah, look at there. Now, after I turn that off, you can see exactly what the front of that truck looks like. And you look at all the different ones that they have there that put running boards, toolboxes on. They look great. See Joe at SMI Automotive, 22nd Avenue, as I said. Joe will hook you up and get you going into something that looks great for your vehicle. As you look at, maybe you need a cup holder. You're tired of dropping your cell phone. Well, they got plenty of those WeatherTech cell phone cup holders. Also, all the toolboxes that you may be looking for, whether it's chrome or if you're needing a black to match the truck, your wheels, whichever way you're going. along with all your bug shields and things of that nature. Maybe you need the wind shields for your truck window there. I'm trying to get that out. Vent windows. That's the way to put it there. Keep the rain out, and you can crack your window going down the road. Nerf bars galore, from chrome to round to any style that you may be looking for. And, of course, a bed cover. Now, these retract to where, unlike those old ones used to be where you had to open up the whole bed, this you can do it a section at a time. Still use your bed. Handy, handy, handy. And, of course, you find all of this at SMI Automotive, 22nd Avenue. Call Joe at 482-5890. He can fix you up with any style, any type thing that you're looking for when it comes to a truck. That's what they do at SMI Automotive. Joe's been doing this for, golly, I can't even remember how long it's been. I'd have to ask Joe exactly how long it has been, but it's been a while now. Remember when he opened. As we turn to our extended forecast, let's do radar first. Let's go back to radar while we're on a roll here. All right, let's pull this up here. Now, we're showing here that we've got some fog advisories right out here to the west in Texas, all of these areas here. And then we zoom in on radar, and we do have some light stuff forming out to our west here on the Louisiana line, coming in from I-20 there. This is going to be Vicksburg here, light showers. Already in Mississippi, out to the west there, headed toward the Delta. We've got showers due north of Vicksburg. Yazoo City getting wet this morning. Look at that. Nothing heavy, but they are getting wet. As we move over to the Meridian area, all clear at this time. As we go up in all of our immediate area here that we watch very closely, all clear. Even to West Alabama there looks great this morning. As we back out and we look at this nationwide, this rain goes on up. And, of course, Nashville, these areas are also Murfreesboro in all of this, of the thunderstorm watch for today of potential rain. Not a thunderstorm or watch, but it's just thunderstorm activity could occur there. We've got it around Jackson, Tennessee, already rain. As we go further north up to Louisville, Kentucky, into Cincinnati, Ohio. Look at all that snow. That's a rain mix that they've got here. And it just keeps going the further north. You get up into Cincinnati, Toledo, Ohio, these areas where it is serious winter going on there. As we back out, we do have snow out in Arizona and these areas here. So a quick look at your map nationwide of what's going on. So what happens more close to home as we pull this back up with our forecast? Let's go to the extended forecast to find out exactly what Mother Nature is going to bring to us. 65 today as we look forward to Monday, a 60% chance of rain showers Tuesday and Wednesday, and then it looks to clear up. But if you'll notice there, as we mentioned before, our above average, we're going to stay 60 to 65 degrees for quite some time. So it's changing. All right, let's go to a detailed forecast of what to expect. As I said today, 50 to 60% chance of rain. It should not get here until after 4 o'clock. High of 65. Tonight, we'll get a 40% chance of showers and gust of about 20 miles an hour. So that's going to rock a little bit. 58 for a low tonight. Not low at all. 74 for a high tomorrow. Wow, that's going to be warm with a 60% chance of rain. And we do have those gusts that are occurring tomorrow. 25 mile an hour gusts. So if you hadn't paid attention to it, that's a lot. All right, we get into tomorrow night, 60% chance of rain. Again, more gusts. As we move into Tuesday, down to a 20% chance, high of 70. But we go back to Wednesday, we've got a 40% chance of showers again, and wind gust of 25 miles an hour. But the great news is, come Thursday, the rain is out and sunshine will return, and we should be getting a high of about 52. And then we'll get our first chance at some colder weather there late Wednesday night into Thursday night, of possibly some 30s there. So, it's going to be cold. All right, let's look at the extended forecast. Let's go all the way through February 7th and find out what these temperatures are going to be doing. Look at that, 70s. 60s and 70s is basically what we got. We have to get to February the 7th before we see a 50-degree mark down in here, 5th and 7th. It's going to be a warm February, it's looking like. It's where we are on all this so far. So if you're going to be traveling, you're great for church this morning. You don't have to worry about rain. It's late this afternoon. If you go to church service at nighttime, carry you an umbrella and be prepared for that when you come out. So be ready for that. And don't forget, it is Sunday morning. If you don't have a church, there are plenty that are online. If you don't feel like you want to get out just yet, that the coronavirus has still got you a little leery of being in public, but a lot of folks are going. There's social distancing. It's getting better. So use your own judgment, what's best for you, and check it out. But join a church service, either in person or online this morning. It'll do you some good. Make you feel good about yourself as you begin your day. Well, again, I want to say thank you for you stopping by and visiting with Scotty Ray's Weather for a little while. Don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow morning live at 6:30, and then I'll have Candace in at 8:30 for all the news that's going on in the area, and we'll get you up to date right here at Scotty Ray's Weather. Have a great Sunday, and as always, I'll be back here should anything pop up to let you know.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by